Hi, I'm Grian, apparently. I've been doing YouTube for 7 years, but for some reason everyone says I sound like Grian, and it's only been a recent thing, not to mention the guy's 12 years older than me. And when I say people say I sound like Grian, I mean it's everywhere. Every person I talk to, every VC I join, and so many comments. Yes, Obgold, apparently I do. But to prove I'm not exactly like Grian, I'm going to remake his most popular video. Not just for views, I swear. I am making a point here, so here we go. 55. He did 55 of them. Let's shorten this down a bit. I've got a busy week. Yes, you heard me right. I am remaking Grian's first video, which is a bit of a... Sorry, not first video, most popular video. There we go. Restart. Let's go again. But what we are doing is it's on stream, on my live streams on YouTube. I've came up with these 10 ways to mess with your friends. It was quite a fun process, so follow me on Twitch. And we also made that while we were doing it. I'm not going to talk about that now, so if you want to see what that building process looks like, you have to check my Twitch. Starting off, we create this bubble column. Let's say your friend has a bubble column in his base, and you go up there, it's like, oh yeah, is his bubble column that he uses usually. This one's pretty easy to do. Mine down 2 blocks and place a little bit of magma at the bottom. Now, instead of them getting pulled all the way upwards in their bubble column, they get pulled down to the bottom where they can't swim up no matter what they do. They're either going to have to drown or break their own contraption to get out. Obviously, I can fly because I'm in creative, but that's a pretty funny trick that your friends cannot escape from without breaking. I think that's a pretty funny way to mess with them, honestly. Secondly, this one required me to do a bit of redstone, so here we go. Let's look at it. Hopefully it doesn't break. What we've got under here is a creeper head on top of a note block, which has a calibrated skulk sensor, with a comparator going out of it. Then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 into the jukebox. And what this means is that when you plant this under your friend's base, so when they open their door, they hear, sorry, there we go. I don't know why that wasn't working. You redstone engineers that know what you're doing, yeah. When they open their door, the note block goes off and you hear the creeper sound. Moving on is another door trick. Now, I promise we only have 3 door tricks. There aren't any more than these 3. The next one is a little thing my friend Scythe came up with. So thanks, Scythe. You got like a big view of my face just then. Thanks, Scythe, for this one. It's a jump scare that you walk in and then it launches that guy up. You put a dragon head on top of a juke block box with underneath the door. You have all these observers going down into a redstone line, into a repeater with a piston and a little bit of sticky slime on top of it, and then you've got a armor stand. It's pretty easy to do. It's only like a couple blocks up. What's that? 5, 6, 7, so 7 above. Just launch up 7 blocks, and then when you open the door, you get jump scared by this scarecrow guy. Okay, going along to number 4. Number 4, we have this little house down here with a little hole in the roof. This one's pretty easy to do. Just do near their front door, add a hole in their roof and add 1, 2, 3 different dispensers and fill them all with wind charge, then add a little pressure plate. So what they do is they walk in, they don't expect it, they get launched out their house roof. This one you have to be in 1.21.1 to use, but it's a pretty funny trick and it probably won't kill them if they have feather falling on. If they don't, it'll be very funny because they're just going to die. It's going to be the most shocking thing in the world for them. The next one is another one also suggested by Scythe. Thank you, Scythe. You're basically like the half of this video. It wouldn't get made without you. Basically, this idea is we just simply make, if they've got a black floor, we put a little tinted glass under like a display like this, maybe under a slab or whatever. And then we add a item frame back there. And it's basically, it practically goes unnoticed while you walk by it. And you basically just hide. You hide one of their items, their valuable items, under their own floorboards, and they wouldn't notice it immediately. Maybe they notice it for a little bit of time as it goes by, and then eventually they find it like, oh, that's where it went. And you've been tricking them the whole time. Now, the next one is we're going back to old school. We're going back to old school with this one. This one, we are making a sprinkler system under their base. And when I say sprinkler system, I mean... Let's say that under their base. You can put this pretty far under their base. That's why it's funny. They'll be hearing this for quite a while too. So this will be under their base, like far. Maybe even if it's just quiet in the background, like there. Right? You see what I mean? They won't know where that's coming from, but it's going to be under their base, and they won't be able to stop it. Let me turn that off now. I don't want to be deaf. yet. But that's going to be under their base, and then they won't be able to find where this little display is. You need creeper heads and wither skulls for this one, but if you just want to use wither skulls, that's good as well, because that just sounds like a bunch of grating noise. For the mob heads, actually, if you don't know how you get those, you have to use a charged creeper to kill a mob. So use a charged creeper to kill another creeper, and you get the creeper heads. It's very easy, I swear. Now the next one is very harmless. Probably the most harmless out of all of them is simply replace your friend's regular bookshelves for chiseled ones, and maybe they won't notice it immediately, and they'll be wondering why their enchantment table isn't quite working right. So yeah, that one's pretty easy. Next on our list is just change their carpet color, right? And then when they walk across, oh, what was that? Why are you going up like this? What's going on? So basically, under their carpet, if you add fences like this, then you cover it up, it's completely invisible. But when they're walking around their house, they're going to randomly go up and down. And if you add a couple in, it's going to be frustrating to them because they're going to have to run across their whole carpet to find them all. So they're just going to be bopping up and down, up and down, up and down while they're walking around their base. Now, the next one took me ages to design. So you might I'm gonna pause for a moment to let you watch this. But basically, the idea is when this sheep grows wool, it then eats the grass, which then gets sheared, gets put into this hopper, which then shoots it out onto the floor by placing a dispenser facing into the oak right there. So basically, they've got they walk into the house and they randomly find sheared wool on the floor, and there is absolutely no reason for it to be there. They're really confused. I mean, you can hear the sheep in the back, so maybe it's not that good of a. Well, they'll be confused why there's wool on their floor all the time. Let it it that way. It's free wool, so it's harmless, but again, it's weird that there's wool keeps on appearing. This is what the redstone looks like. There's probably a much better way of doing it, but I designed this in a hurry. I designed this in a hurry because I did not know what I was doing. And by hurry, I mean it took me like an hour. It took me like an hour to do this. I could not figure it out for the life of me. This one's simple. This one is simple, right? We open up and we watch our food cook, and as our food gets ready to be eaten, this will probably only work 1 or 2 times. It disappears, and we can simply do that by just adding a hopper and a chest underneath. And I like this one. It's simple. It's old. It's basic. But those are our 10 tricks and ways to mess with people in Minecraft. I hope you like them. Also, this is mainly this thing is a whole advert for my Twitch streams because I'm going to be doing more of them. I want to learn how to speak like a YouTuber, and I feel like doing Twitch videos and things is probably the best way to do it because I haven't learned how to speak like a YouTuber yet. I always go in like my videos, I end up mumbling and I go like, oh, and then we create the next thing. But on Twitch streams, people seem so energetic, so I was wondering maybe if I do Twitch streams, right? If I do Twitch streams, I'll learn to speak like a Twitcher or a YouTuber or whatever it is. Is it called a Twitcher or a Twitch streamer? I'm going to call them Twitchers from now on. Also, I found this design on Reddit. If you want to look at it, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I mess around with that on my Twitch stream. Also, for every follow I get on Twitch, I'll place a block in your name, and then eventually, when we're done with this build over here, we're gonna texture it and color it and things, so it would be nice. We've got, how many followers do I have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 followers. Thank you guys so much for the support. Anyways, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. And let me know if you have any ways to mess with people that I didn't cover. Bye. And let me know if you have any ways to mess with people that I didn't cover. Bye. Oh, come on!